Hello, everyone, and welcome to Zest Zen with me, Shel Marie, the podcast that will take you on a journey from the hustle to the harmony, fueling your passion whilst finding your peace. Today, welcome back, Shaiilesh, for this incredible masterclass. So today is not an episode, it's an actual live masterclass, which we have the privilege of welcoming him to show us all about his amazing world of graphology. Previously, on the previous episode that I will put in the description, which you can go and watch, he talked about how he kind of express the surface level of it all, but today we're going to really go into the depth of it, and he's going to carry out some live analysis, which I'm super excited about, where we will explore the fascinating science of handwriting and symbols. And for those of you who haven't yet, sorry, I don't know, I just went really blank. Shaiilesh is a certified graphologist who decodes handwriting to reveal personality traits, emotional patterns, and even brand alignment through logos. So if you are in the process or have created your own logo, you should definitely reach out to him, because there is energies and emotions, and I'm sure he will explain more, linked around even the types of logos we create. His work empowers individuals and organizations to unlock clarity, self-awareness, and transformation. So without further ado, let's welcome this absolute gift of this live session. Welcome.
Hi, Shel. Good morning to the UK and good evening from India. And thank you very much for the invite me for your audience to conduct something insight from my side about graphology. Actually, graphology is a very vast subject, and there is so many things to learn: how your handwriting, how your letters, how the strokes say many more things about your subconscious mind, your programming, your behavior patterns, your attitude, your decision-making tendencies, and about your future health, the wealth, the relationship. So many things you can analyze through just the person's handwriting and the signature. Okay? So I am here today to share something little bit about a short part of the signature analysis. Signature is analysis, the shorter part of the overall graphology analysis. But believe me, and I promise it will be very exciting, and
Absolutely.
you will realize that how graphology in modern science is the best tool to read or to understand the person's psychology and the programming of the subconscious mind. Okay, so let me share the presentation. So dear friends, Shel and all audience from Zest to Zen Podcast, and Shel is doing very insightful, inspiring, and many more things to empower youth, empower leadership, inspire world human beings, and this is really great and appreciable work you are doing, Shel.
Thank you.
And I am very much proud that you had invited me for your audience to conduct insights seminar on the signature analysis. So let's start. What signature, how signature, and what it impact in our life. Dear friends, if you have pen and paper, please write this small paragraph in your paper, and then sign below. Please do this fast.
You'd like us to write it on a piece of paper?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I wish write this paragraph on your paper and then sign below. Make a signature below.
Exciting.
Yeah. So you can analyze your handwriting and signature at the end of the program, and you will really amazed that even you won't know about yourself.
Do you want us to show you it, or are we just going to listen and then we make links?
Just put it aside, and then we are a step-by-step analyze for signature and handwriting. Okay?
Amazing.
Let's first understand what our subconscious mind do for us. Our subconscious mind design our brain, whatever we think, whatever our thoughts are, what we analyze, what we decide, is by the brain. But our brain is designed by our subconscious mind, and the brain gives impulse to your hand, and this gets imprinted on the paper through the pen. Whatever you thought, whatever you try to write, the first thing happen in your brain, then your brain gives the impulse to your finger through the hand, and then that impression will be on the paper to the pen. And the impulse released by the pen is interpreted. It can be interpreted, it can be read, and then that is called a handwriting or the signature analysis. Now understand how and what is the weightage of our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. Conscious mind controls what we write, and our subconscious mind control how we write. I gave that paragraph to everyone, right? How numbers of people are writing the paragraph what I had given to you. So that will control by your conscious mind what to write. But each one's handwriting are different. Each one's signature is different. So which mind control your handwriting and your signature? And that is subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind control how we write. Get it?
Yeah.
Try to understand this. I gave a paragraph in a capital letters in another font, right? So you just copy the content. What is that? But you could not copy how it was written on the screen. So your subconscious mind.
Yeah.
So yes.
I think that's super interesting. So hold on, did you do it in capital letters?
Yeah.
Because I naturally didn't do it in capital, but I see what you're saying now. Because if we really consciously copy it exactly how we see it, I would have noticed that, but I didn't. I'm just really interested now if you did do it in capitals. It doesn't matter, but it's just interesting that you said that.
So what you write is controlled by your subconscious mind. It is only 10%. So the value of your conscious mind is 10%, but your entire life is designed by your subconscious mind. And through the handwriting analysis, we can understand what our subconscious mind stored for us. Okay? Got it?
Yeah.
Now, the handwriting versus brain writing. By way of speaking, only 15 to 20% of brain cells are activated. Means whenever we try to speak, whatever we speak, our brain will be activated by only 15 to 20%. The rest of the brain is off. But when a when a person writes, the moment you pick a pen, the cells, the neurons of your brain are active more than 85 to 90%. Okay. If you are speaking, if you are acting, anything you are doing, your brain is activated by only 15 to 20%. But the moment you pick the pen and you write, the more than 85 to 90% of your brain cells are activated. So through the handwriting, it is very easy to understand the person thorough. Getting? Yeah. A signature represents our subconscious mind, and now see what our subconscious mind stores or governs. Our subconscious mind governs creativity and talent. Our subconscious mind governs our intuition, our instincts, and our desire. Our emotions, our feelings, and our temperaments. Our habits, our likes and our dislikes. And our relationship patterns. Let's understand. Have you ever heard a person that he's telling absolute truth about his creativity, his talent, his or her intuitions, instinct, desire, emotions, feelings, and temperament? We cannot know because we have a tendency to hide our skills or our disadvantage, our bad habits. We can hide by quite ourselves, but your handwriting never can be hidden.
Yeah.
because it is governed by our subconscious mind. So our subconscious mind design our creativity, our talent, and this all, and our intelligence. So we can understand the person how intelligent he is, or he is just showing off his intelligence through his handwriting or signature. So a signature is simply a representation of the person. Through his signature, a person is saying that this is how I have been programmed. So through the signature, we can analyze that the programming of that person's subconscious mind or his life. It is the written representation of the person and his opinion of his parents and the influence they have had on him. Means through the handwriting, we can know about his person and what he is thinking about his parents. That also we can understand through his signature. And we can also understand how he brought up in his childhood to the current or present life through his signature easily. So we can also know the surrounding of the person through the signature. Now see, signature is your personal logo. It is the proof of the person. Whenever we sign that, it called an agreement. That if you do signature in any document, it means that is the proof that you have signed. You have agreed for this terms and condition and all. It is the pattern of your thoughts. Means how you think, how you deliver your thought process. It is thoroughly understood by your signature. Your signature is a seal of a king or any authority. It is the seal that shall assign, it is shall agree, and it is Shaiilesh sign, Shaiilesh agreed for this or that and all. It means, in short, a signature or handwriting is everything about you. Yes, my dear friends, everything about you. It is show us the real face of the writer. It shows what he wants consciously or subconsciously people to see him as. Means through the signature we can also know about that person, that how he wants to be recognized in society, in public, what he is thinking, what he wants to show off, and what thoughts inside in our mind. It shows a fair idea of his family and professional life also. Yes, through the signature we can know how his family life is going on and his professional life is going on, and how he is working in his office, in work. Everything we can know through the person signature. And it shows the how modest or the extravagant, genuine or shallow. Or if a person has any obsession, we can know through his or her signature. For every mind, the programming is done by mother and father. Agree? Not that the mother and father here do not necessarily mean the biological mother and father. There are many people, many children are brought up by their guardian, their grandparents, and so on, other parents. It means it is the influence of the male figure and the female figure of his life. So we can know influence of the male or female in his life through the signature. It is a well-known fact that when an infant, means a child, is separated from his mother's love, he goes off to sleep more often and becomes generally inactive. Yes, dear friend, whenever a child has been apart from his mother, then he used to sleep more, and for the entire life he will be generally very less active comparative to the person who had to get enough time of his mother. Up to a certain age, means till the age of 7, the child is attached to the mother as if a physical separation did not exist. And this love from the mother generates feelings of acceptance and a security in the child. For these 7 years, the mother is the one satisfying and the highest source of three basic needs of the children, that is food, safety, and self-esteem. Please, friend, please understand this basic, that every human being must have these 7 years have a proper contentment from the mother. If any person is not getting or didn't get a proper time or the content from his mother, then the entire life he will be suffer and emotional well-being in the relationship and heartbreak and many things. So every person has most important this starting 7 years to be with his mother, and every mother should give these 7 years very intensely to her child.
May I ask something?
Yes.
When you say mother, do you mean like a maternal figure? Because I think like in this time where, you know, there are very different scenarios of love and people, you know, adopt or have children, and I think, do you mean more like a nurturing energy rather than like mother female, or
it's a mother figure or a father figure? I already
or
mentioned.
Do you mean
that.
like so I know this is thinking a little out the box, but I'm just tapping back into when I was a teacher, and obviously there are dynamics now, even with my friends and things, where, you know, people aren't all female and male, you know, it's a bit different now in the world. So do you mean like a nurturing, like a nurturing energy, or do you mean a woman?
Nurturing through a mother or mother figure, means
like so it's more the nurturing energy, yeah,
mother or the mother figure. You know, you told me about the adopted child, right? Means if you adopt any child, so it doesn't matter, you are not his biological mother, but you are playing the role of mother in his life.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's know. Now we'll say after 7 years, the child is starting going outside of the house to the society, to the school, to play with the other children, right? So he is facing the world after 6 or 7 years. The father is someone trustworthy and protecting. Okay, father is always there to protect their child, to protect their families and all. And he will protect the child from others in society. If anything obstacles or anything hurdles coming from outside, and father is a person who is protecting a child and the entire family. So the father will encourage him to be strong and bold. The father is a person who can imprint the boldness, the strongness, the courage in his child to go out and face the world. The father is a person who is teaching his child to go out, walk with world, face the world, face the reality, and the strength will come from the father figure. So here it is very much needed to understand that if a person didn't get enough father support in 7 to 14 years of his life, then he will be weaker to face the situation, to face the problem, to face the world. So it must be important to every father that 7 to 14 years of your kid, you must give and play a very crucial role in his life.
Having like a father figure,
So this is the entire programming system in human being from 0 to 14 years of his or her life. So if the father has not influenced the child in this critical period, now see, if in this in his life the 7th years to the 14th year, if he is not getting enough influence from his father, then the child will always remain in the to do or not to do frame of the mind. I mean, he will be confused in entire.
Indecisive, yeah?
Yeah. Another
Okay.
and another fact is to be considered is that bodily growth is very rapid during the father period. Means during the 7th year to the 14th year, your body is growing very highly or rapidly, right? So if you are not getting enough support from your father, then your body growth is influenced. Hence, if the child is not encouraged adequately during this period, his physical growth is adversely affected. So, through the signature, we can understand how his childhood has been passed, or what he got from his parents, and what he is thinking about his parents.
So you can even, from a signature, before you've even met someone, you can, based on what you've said, you can work out how their body has developed and everything.
Yes, Shel.
Wow.
Okay. Now take that paper you wrote that paragraph and close the eyes and sign below. Now see, there is no difference between open-eyed signature and closed-eye signature.
No.
Right? It means your signature is very, very strongly imprinted in your signature subconscious mind.
Yeah.
Now let's understand that signature is a formation practice over a period of time, and it has a special place allotted to your subconscious mind, in same way as in executable files we saved in our computer. We make a folders, and we divided our content in different folders, so that when we need any files, we can easily take out that file from particular folder. Same way, our signature has a particular space in our subconscious mind. So whenever we think to signature, whether we are sleeping, whether we are close our eyes, whether we open our eyes, that file from our brain retrieve, and you can make easily the same signature in any situation.
May I ask you something?
Yes.
So I'm just thinking about, it's just interesting you're saying about the decisive and indecisive, and then I'm thinking about, like, when you're in situations sometimes where, I don't know, someone's like getting you to sign your signature a lot, and they're kind of putting a bit of pressure on you, and you're reading, but they give you a document that's like 20 pages, and kind of like, putting that pressure on you. And of course we shouldn't play into that. We should relax and take our time and make sure we understand everything. But I've noticed that when that happens, I can't access how to do my signature. It's like I have to I have to ask them for like a piece of paper to practice, because like I just did it then with my eyes closed. I know how to do it, but some reason when it's a pressurized situation, I all of a sudden can't remember how to do it. It's almost like
yes,
it's like
abort. Yes, your signatures also reveal your mood while you make your signature. So through the signature, we can understand that while he was doing his signature, in what state of the mind was going on, right? So I covered this point in next our presentation. So please understand. So whenever you decide to sign, the file is retrieved, the data is transferred from the mind to the finger. The root of the data transfer involves more than 1 million cells. So we can read that millions of the cell through the signature. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now understand how our destiny, our life, this world is formed, our character is formed, and finally how the signature is formed unconsciously. Okay. We thought that we design this signature. I make this signature beautiful. No, your signature is designed by your subconscious mind. Let's see. Shall answer me one thing. Whatever we want, whatever we create, whatever we start, from where it begins. Let's take example. If you want to make a house, your dream house, what first thing will be happen?
You start designing.
before designing.
Oh, you visualize, you think about it.
Yeah, the first thing comes in our mind in this world is thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Thoughts are the root cause of everything we are seeing in this world. Every visible thing, the first step was a thought. So whatever we think, we start speaking, right? Yeah. Regularly, we start taking action on our words, whether lesser or more, but whatever we do, it depends on what we are speaking. Action becomes our habit, and our habit makes our characters. Agree? And whatever our character is, absolutely equal to our signature. So through the signature, we can easily identify the thought process, and the thoughts are going in his or her mind through the signature very easily. This point clear?
Yeah, I have something to ask about that though, because this is from a personal experience, and I don't know, someone else might relate to it, but I think of me when I first created my own signature, say 16, me 16 to now, very different. Like, very different. So it's just very interesting how, yeah, we make our signature at such a young age. So it'd be interesting to know, like, is that, I don't know, I'm maybe thinking a bit too deep here, but it's like, if you can get all that information about the character and the habits and things, I just know that I've changed a lot since when I first created my signature when I was 16, because I opened a bank account, so, I didn't know what to do. And then it's kind of like it's stuck with you, isn't it? It's like that's how you have to do it now.
Gradually, you will understand that how our signature playing a big role of our present life, of our past life, and our future life. Okay, let's understand a few points. There are 4 parts of a signature. Our own initial, which representation of the person who is signing. A father's initial, which is representation and the thoughts regarding of his father. The first letter of surname representing the mothers of the writer, or if lady, then mother-in-law of the writer, or about his spouse. Getting? And his surname, apart from the initial of the mother, we can know his professional life through the surname. Okay?
Do you think this is cultural though? Because for example, mine actually doesn't really look like letters. It looks like a pattern. Mine, you wouldn't be able to work out my surname or my name from it.
It's like, come to see. Let me explain. It is a very deep subject.
Yeah. Okay.
There are many people who sign only their names. Okay. So in only first name, we can also part 4. That first initial, the second alphabet, the third alphabet, and the remain signature is exactly work like this. Okay. So there are always a 4 part in any one signature. Getting?
Yeah, mine definitely does. Mine does not look like letters, but yeah.
Okay. These parts have the same meaning for unmarried man and woman, but after marriage, the meaning change. The first initial for her, the second initial represent his husband, the third initial represent his mother-in-law, her mother-in-law and mother, and the rest of that represent the children and the house life or the professional life. Okay? In the signature of an unmarried man, the first letter of the surname stands for the mother or mother. Means any lady who is not married, then the first letter of the signature surname is representing the character of her mother, and after marriage, the first letter of the signature represent her mother-in-law. So through the signature, we can understand that about lady that what she is thinking about her mother or her mother-in-law. So,
Can I just quickly ask something? I'm just thinking off the top of my head. So when you do, is this a late? So for example, my signature was based on my dad's surname, not because my surname is my dad's, not my mum's. Obviously they were married, but they're not married now, so it's my dad. You see?
always, yes.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah. So then I know what you mean
nowadays,
by then when you marry, you're going to take on the husband. Well, not everyone nowadays, but generally most people take on the husband's surname. So then I'm just wondering how that links to the mother-in-law though.
no worries. We can understand. See, it's a very 10 days program to understand the signature. So I try to explain the most important part of the signature in this 1 hour program. Okay. Right. Now we understand the placement of the signature. On paper, where you sign is very much important. So there are 2 type of placement. One is vertical placement, how down you sign, how much space you are leaving between the script and your signature. It is very important. The first thing is the vertical signature. It is indicative of the degree to which the writer wants to be associated with the script or not. When the signature placed very close to the script, it shows that the writer wants to be closely bound with the script. Okay, now analyze your writing. Signature you made in the start of the program. Where you sign, very near to the script or lower to the script?
Mine is directly the same distance as, say, the writing. It's directly the same distance.
It means that you are very much inclined to this program. You are very interested. You are taking pure interest to understand something. If you sign very below, that means you are just sitting. Your mind is running something else. You're thinking something else. So you are not entirely here. 100% you are not here. But you sign exactly below the over the script. It means you are positively here. You are participating very much positively and actively participate. So we can analyze a participant also. If he is sitting only, his soul is running away from this room, just his body is here. So this is the first sign that if some person sign very below, then he is not here mentally. Okay. Now if you work with anyone and you make a deal with anyone, always practice a raw writing, a raw agreement, not only on government paper. Take a white paper, writing your agreements and give him or her to sign. Getting my point, what I mean to say?
Whenever you want someone to do something, did you say?
Whenever you are going to deal with someone, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Then with the government documentation or agreement or a legal agreement, also make a raw agreement in a blank white paper, okay? And give him or her to sign. If the person give a space, very much space between the agreement and the signature, it means he will break this agreement.
What about if there's a line though? Because often people put a line, so they tell you need to write it there. There's not normally an option to just do it wherever you want.
I am telling about the blank paper, not a ready.
So if you want to know, okay.
Yeah, right. I'm not telling about the legal paper or government paper or banking paper. That is a pre-given space, your signature. So it is not decided by your subconscious mind. Getting me, point?
Mm-hmm.
So always try to make a raw agreement before any legal agreement. We Indians have the tendency to make a raw agreement first. Then we go to the government agreement. Okay. So if the person is giving a very much space between the agreement and the signature, then don't go ahead. Don't make a deal. Yeah, he will break his promise, break this deal anytime. So this is the best takeaway from this program, that you can save yourself, you can protect yourself before betrayed by anyone.
As long as they haven't watched this beforehand and then they know the missing link.
They will forget. They will forget.
Joke.
No. They say your subconscious mind is very controlling. So it is not easy to cheat your subconscious mind, right?
Yeah.
So at that time, he will forget that Shaiilesh said that I need to sign very closely to the exam.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just being cheeky.
Yeah, I understand. So now understand the horizontal placement, right? The left or right. So the placement of left and right indicative that a risk-taking capacities. If the person is writing exactly left side, then he is not taking risk. His risk-taking capacity is very low. But if the person is moving from left to right, the more he sign on right side, the more he taking risk in his life.
What about now, middle?
So you are a calculative risk-taking person.
They're on the fence.
No more fear and no more high risk. You analyze, you take information, then you take decision. So doing in a middle or after middle is a best location to sign. Now it is a takeover. If some person is fearful, right? The fearful person cannot take a risk, right? But life is at itself about to taking a calculated risk. So if we want to change someone's fearful mindset to the take step, to the take adventure, we can give them therapy that take a paper and do every day in a white paper, sign on the right side. One paper daily. After some days, 15 to 21 days, he will try to taking risk day by day.
Wow.
So we can change his mentality, his fear, through the moving of the pen on the right side.
Wow.
Yeah. So getting the placement of the signature, it is the horizontal placement and the vertical placement. Okay, can we go ahead?
Yeah.
You can see how risk-taking person is the left to right moving his signature. And now comes to the size of the signature. It is very important. Okay, a signature smaller than the script shows the modesty at best, but undervaluation of self at worst. If some person is signed smaller than his script, then he is taking himself very low. He is very modest. Always say, yes, I can do this, I will do it. But his self-esteem is very low. And the other hand, a signature is larger than the script means the writer will always show a magnified image of himself. You can see that the celebrities, politicians' signature are very larger than their original script. So they all are in the show of business. So they have to show. So gradually their signature becomes autograph, and autographs become like that. Now you can understand why celebrities sign like this, a big sign. Because they are exaggerating their image. They are trying to show what they are not. So whenever some person signs extra large than his or her script, so then you should understand that he is master in bluffing.
What about if it's a similar size to your writing? So if it's like, say, the capital and the lowercase, it's similar in size. It's not small and it's
similar
not
in size. Matlab, he is transparent. What he is speaking, he is that. He is not lower confidence. He is not overconfidence. He is just showing what he or she is. That's it. See the image of politician, a signature having exaggerated image. It means he is exaggerating his image. He is showing off more. Okay. Now talk about spacing. The most common reaction people have to unwanted things is that they move away. In other words, they put extra space between themselves and unwanted things. Okay, now let me explain. If some persons put larger space between the alphabet of his signature, then he has tendency to move away from the person. He don't like to be closeness with his near and dear ones or anyone else. So if some person means if you sign that your share, right, as you might bigger, then put a big space and then you start another letter. It means you are not close to your father or you are not close to your husband and whatever. What that alphabet indicates. So larger space, you try to go away or move away from the people. Getting these things?
Yeah, I'm just thinking though, like, I've not actually been in a situation where I've seen that though, because I don't know. I guess it would be, I don't know, yeah, I'll think about that.
So here is the remedy, okay? If you want to make your father closer or make your spouse closer, you can sign like that person is closer to you. Then your energy attract them and they can change their mindset and try and started to being close with you and to stay with you. This is the power of your energy, the power of the subconscious mind's energy. This is the another takeaway that don't put extra space between your alphabets and signatures. It make you a lonely loner. Okay. See, this is the example ABC. If the person is signed like that, it means he wants to keep his father away. But he cannot speak. But his subconscious mind knows that he don't want to stay with his father. So he make the space in signature. Same way, if AB is closer and surname is some far away, then he doesn't want to keep his mother closer. Same way, if make the remain part of the signature, that means this person is do not want to reveal what he is doing at workplace. So these are the very important parameters which through this you can understand the person thoroughly. Like Shel, if you are going to collaborate or work with some person, and if you can know that how intense he is in working, then it will be very useful to you, isn't it?
Would that count as like when people write in cards as well? Like, are we purposely thinking about the choice of the color, the space we use, who we put it next to, whether we write it small or expressive or...
Okay. This is very deep science, and I love this psychological tool to understand people and to deal with them. It will help us to grow, to be positive, and to be understood at a time. These are some more. Okay. Okay. White space. Now some have a tendency to overwrite of their signature. They overwrite another alphabet and the first alphabet. They overwrite the first alphabet and the other. It means whether they want to suppress the other person or they are suppressed by the other person. Okay, getting my point?
What about if the two letters are both linked to me, so they're my first and my middle name? I'm suppressing myself?
Depends. See, here is A is fully but B is suppressed, right? So it means he is suppressed by his father.
No, so I don't know if it's maybe culturally different, but the way I did my signature, I had no guidance. So my signature is my first letter, my middle letter, and my surname. It's not anything like my middle name is not anything to do with my mum or my dad. So it's
Okay.
me, and then my dad's surname.
No worry. See, it is not about you put your middle name as a father's name or mother name, but your second alphabet is automatically become your father's initial. Okay. If you are signing only Shel, then the H will be become and represented your father, the relation between you and your father.
Oh, so you mean it doesn't actually matter what what it is you do. It's the so you're meaning it as like the different ones are linked to different people. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Let me explain. If you are writing only Shel as your signature, it means what you do, what will you do? You make S is capital, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really look. I don't think people would understand. They wouldn't be able to interpret it if they saw my signature. But yeah,
understand what I mean to say. If you make a signature only your name, only Shel.
Oh yes,
if
yeah.
Okay, if I am telling if, okay. So what you will do when you write Shel as a signature, you put S as a capital letter, and you put H as a small letter, right? SHEL, okay. Shel, real. So if you are making S as a capital, means you are giving more important to yourself. Right?
But what about if you've been taught that you should always do a capital letter?
But the second letter is indicating your father or your husband, and you are making a second letter a smaller. It means in your subconscious mind, you think that your father or husband is not understand you as you are.
But wouldn't that look weird if you did the first two letters in capitals and the rest small, if it's your name?
Same way, if your first two letters are capital, then you have a parallel and good image of your father or your husband. Okay. Every letter says something about something. So it is a very, there are, I told you, it is a more than 10 days entire course to understand the signature thoroughly. Okay. We are short of time, so we will discuss in another podcast or another session. If you invited me, I am ready to share. Okay. So getting this. See, same way, if you are not using your father's initial, that you mean you do not want, your father have no space in your subconscious mind. If you are not using if you are not using your surname, then again your mother has no space in your subconscious mind. So we can read subconscious mind through the graphology and through the signature. That's it. Open forum. If you want to ask anything, I'm here.
I think I asked a lot of questions to you. I think a lot of people need to think about them. No, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. I have an example of Donald Trump's, so let's understand. He write a birthday letter to Athens, some lady, and you know what he had used in that birthday letter. You will amazed. I had that thing, and we can take us. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Okay. This is exactly what Trump's write a birthday letter to the person, that lady. That lady's name is, let me recollect the name of that lady, is Epstein. Like there was a lady called Epstein, and Trump's wrote that letter. You can see that image of the Trump's, right? Okay. Now look at this image. Okay, and understand what the mindset of the trump. What you can see on your screen?
Like a body, like a curvy body.
Okay. So see the large line spaces. There is a huge line between huge space between two lines. Okay, so it indicates that that person takes time to convey his message and does not express in hurry. He took lots of time to convey his message. The writer maintains a distance from his writing and shows the many wants to say something else but write differently. It means the persons want to say something else but he is writing something else. Getting my point? Then you can imagine the stretched argument and discussion even where not required. We can easily identify by this letter that the writers has a tendency to stretching argument and discussion even when not required. A strong-willed person, a dominant person, a highly ambitious person, and seeks recognition and status, aggressive, competitive, value control, influence, not very transparent, and over detail oriented. Now tell me why he is choosing this body shape to convey the birthday message to the female person. Because the outline of the female body indicate us that that person suggests a sensuality, objectification, a dominance dynamics in the relationship. Another thing is he's have a very what we can say that hidden agenda with that lady, what he actually wants. And we all know Trump's actually who he is, who he want to show, and who he won't speak, what he speak, what he do, everything is different. Trump is not a transparent and reliable person as a leader, we can see that. So there are many things we can understand through the graphology, through the handwriting about the hidden agenda, what's going on someone's subconscious mind through the signature and through the handwriting.
So do you mean that he could have put his signature above where it says Donald Trump, but he decided to put it below to make space?
He want to dominate. He has a double mind. He is not a firm decision maker. He can change his mind any moment. You cannot rely on his commitment, his promise. One fine morning, he declared the 50% tariff from India, and after 1 hour he take Modi is my friend and we are taking Indian is a friend, and if something happen we will reduce the 25%. Is this? You are a leader of the highest developed country, and your words are not showing that you deserve this leadership. No responsibility, no commitment. He is a female-oriented guy, strictly. Otherwise, what is the need of taking a female body graphs in the birthday wishes? If you are already married, right? Why you at that time? Why that is you choose this diagram of a female body without clothes? You can see the everything in drawing, right? What's going on? What's going on in his subconscious mind when he was writing the letter? So this is what graphology works, to understand the person, to understand the hidden agenda of the person. Okay, so I think it was very insightful and learning and coachable session to your audience and everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much.
This is very lesser time we had, but
no, but I appreciate your time. I appreciate your sharing, and I'm sure lots of people are going to get lots of insights from it.
Okay.
And that's what it's about, isn't it? It's about showing up and expressing something that you feel passionate about and that you invest your time in.
Okay, thank you very much. And again, I'm always ready to contribute my knowledge and insights about graphology and all.
I really appreciate you, Shaiilesh. Thank you.
And finally, we made it with the two.
Yeah.
Okay. So commitment is commitment. When we speak that we should do, we must do.
Absolutely. That's the thing. Like, as well as the writing, when you make a promise, you should stick to it and follow through.
You tried great. You approached well. You hard work to make this session happen. And God bless you. I pray for your success. And
thank you. And I do for you. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time today. Thank you.
thank you very much.